All right, in this video I have the new Nike Pegasus 40 years in the making. To be honest, 40 years is a long time. It's crazy that this is the 40th version of this model, but this is the box that it comes in. Basically the no-name Nike box with the label on the side. I did get the wide version of this shoe, and I'll tell you guys right off the bat that probably was a mistake because, and I think I fell for this last year, where the wide versions of the Pegasus line, for me, I have a wide foot, but this is a little bit too wide even for me in the toe box area. Like, it's so incredibly generous that it's just a very, very wide pair of sneakers. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the new Pegasus 40s. Is it worth buying? How much different are these versus the 39s? And so on. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, these retail at $130, and again, they have the wide versions as well as a regular, and I will link them in the description if you guys are interested in buying a pair from Nike. And they have like 6 or 7 colorways already available for those people that are looking. From their words, it says, "A springy ride for every run. The Peg's familiar, just for you feel returns to help you accomplish your goals." This version has the same responsiveness and neutral support you love, but with improved comfort in the sensitive areas of your foot, like the arc and the toes. Whether you're logging long marathon miles, squeezing in a speed session before the sun goes down, or hopping into a spontaneous group jaunt. I haven't heard the word jaunt in forever. It's still the established road runner you can put your faith in day after day, run after run. It says the support is neutral. The more supportive the shoe, the more stability you can give your natural stride. A combination of tuned support and intentionally placed cushioning helps you feel secure with every step. The Peg has neutral support. It gives you balance whether you're a heel or forefoot striker. It's good for the long and short runs and provide a smooth transition from heel to toe. Cushioning is medium. Feel connected to the ground with Nike React technology, a lightweight, durable foam that delivers a comfortable, responsive ride, and the responsiveness says it is high. We paired React technology with 2 Zoom air units, one in the forefoot and the heel, to give you a bouncy, springy sensation and an energized feel at toe off. So here's what I wanted to know, and what they actually call out in the section on their website. What's new about the Peg 40? Because at first glance, it looks pretty much exactly the same as a Peg 39, minus a couple little mild tweaks on the upper. And they said, when we sat down to design the Peg 40, we took an inside-out approach, literally starting with an implemented midfoot band for a more secure but forgivable sensation, like the Peg is giving your arc a welcoming, gentle hug. We wanted to make the inner confines of the shoe comfortable, breathable, and forgiving in the toes, arc, and heel, where your feet are most sensitive, with an engineered circular pattern that allows it to conform to your foot. So heel area optimizes the landing space and improves transition and durability. Waffle-inspired pattern provides traction for off-road. Extra flex groove offers a smooth toe off. So they said a bunch of fancy words, but that doesn't mean this shoe is that much better than the Peg 39. And to be 100% honest, like, this shoe is, from the ground up, it is pretty much the same exact shoe. From what I saw, it's the same traction midsole, and I believe the zoom stacks even in the shoe are the same as the previous. So really the only difference is a couple of the small tweaks on the upper. You could see the laces are a little bit different, the way they integrated those. I can't find my 39s, otherwise I'd have a direct side-by-side comparison. The overall padding on the tongue is nice, the heel cup is nice, and the midsole and outsole is excellent, so they don't really need to change it. And I like the fact that they're taking this approach. Like, they took a while to revamp the midsole and the outsole to make it what it is in the 39s. Like, why would they have to change that year over year over year? They should just do some small V1, V2 upgrades to the upper and stay on the same chassis and stay on the same body as they had previously, because if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Dual zoom air cushioning, one in the forefoot, one in the heel. React foam in here makes it pretty durable, soft, resilient, and overall a really nice feel on feet. It's not the most softest and squishiest on the market. Obviously, if you're looking for that, you want the Invincible Run route, which has the Zoom X. Really nice pair for somebody that likes the max cushion. For somebody that just traditionally likes the Pegasus line, this is softer than like 5-10 years ago, just because it has a React foam in it versus whatever was in it previously. So the React foam is obviously a little bit softer than some of the other older technologies out there. But ultimately, like, Nike touts it as like the everyday training shoe. This is the everyday racehorse. It's the everyday shoe you wear around all the time. It's the one you take to the grocery store, the gyms, walks with your kids, or whatever else it's going to be. It's just the everyday, all-around racehorse king. And for $130 retail, this is a phenomenally good shoe. And if you've never tried a Pegasus, you should try one, because I guarantee you'll be like, okay, I can see why people talk about those. This will be in my rotation. Is it better than the previous model? Not really. I mean, you have the 39s, I think you're going to be good. The good thing about a new model coming out every year is it gives them a chance to fire sale off the older models, so you can get the older models under retail. So it's a great option for anybody looking for a shoe under $100. Check the link in the description, and you can go and try to find your size, your color that you like for under $100 now. You could probably even get them for like $60 depending on the site or the sale. But that means that the newest, latest, and greatest is really not worth having. As I mentioned in the past, it's similar to buying like a late model car. You get the latest and greatest version of a car. Yeah, you have a brand new car, but from the previous year, it might have the same body style. It might have the same engine specs. The only difference is the fact that the taillights look a little bit different, or, you know, they have a little bit of different ground effects for the bumper of the car or something like that. Ultimately, it's the same thing underneath the engine on these as a previous year. And so it's a lot more bang for your buck if you buy the late model version than buying the latest and greatest. But if you've already bought the late model version and you've tried it and you really love it and you want the latest and greatest version, of course, I'm usually that guy, unfortunately, and I like to have the latest and greatest versions. Primarily on this channel, but even before I started YouTube, I was the same way. I always wanted the latest Nikes and stuff that came out. Then this is a good option for somebody that wants the later versions. Again, link in the description if you're wanting to buy a pair. Also, if you guys want to try to find the older models, I'll link those. And if you do end up buying a pair, leave a comment and let me know what you guys think about the Pegasus. If it's your first time or if it's your 5th pair, whatever it is, leave a comment. Let other people know what you guys like or dislike about the model. Anyways, thanks for stopping by and watching. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and hopefully we'll see you back on the channel for some more sneaker content. All right, peace, guys.